It follows that individuals can regain their optimism since the majority of people are pessimistic, correct? Up till the end of time, that is, unless you're an ultra bull like us. Ripple pairs from Bickot have a new arrangement with RLU. Trading on RLUs at RLU is now available as of today, May 29th. Then it's great to collaborate with Ripple to provide the RU's ledger to Bigot Spot. We have launched our Rook, everyone. Participating in these discussions, I warned you before that this was just another indication of your impending doom. RUs was supposed to be on all exchanges prior to the disaster, according to Ripple. In this manner, individuals might exchange RUs for some of their other cryptocurrency. I believe Rlucet will survive the impending great catastrophe. If she and the others choose this route, they will be secure. When it comes to business cryptocurrency, Ripple is tops. Now people can buy it, sell it, or put it on collateral for loans. Plus lenders can now earn more money. It is abundant, I assure you. Great news, these marketplaces and service providers are thriving, which is consistent with the idea that a bottom is on the horizon. We should discuss our plans today, perhaps starting tomorrow. Kramer Jim. Of course, worried about the Nasdaq's precipitous decline? You could think that the converse is also true. Perhaps the shorts shouldn't be so afraid. As a result, you ought to engage in short selling. It's strange since I'd rather XRP fall to a new low than this one. After one more low, it will be over. Although XRP is currently low in comparison to Bitcoin, I do not believe it will fall below this level. It doesn't appear like a major deal, therefore I doubt XRP will come over here. Thanks to the additional participants in the split comparing, it appeared fantastic. We are currently at the bottom, which indicates that we are really near to making the move, which suggests that it will likely occur by next week. I mean, if not now, when? I would be thrilled to witness an XRP price decline like this. I mean, the bottom is in, so why don't we just pump? However, after all those, there has been a significant XRP loading to the right in the UK recently. In addition, an inverse head and shoulders pattern is beginning to take shape, bringing us to a satisfactory $410. So that's the money flowing in, about $410 before the black zone appears. Let's start with this and then move on to the highs. It appears that their reappearance is unlikely. They appear to be planning to pump it in this manner, which bodes well for the liquidity below. There is a ton of liquidity here, so they could potentially pump massive quantities all the way up here. Guys, liquidity is all over the place. I've been there before. The reason behind their absence? No, they have not done that yet, but they may in the future. Alright everyone, I want us to review that again. Acquire immediately and before. Despite its comedic merit, the charts indicate that this thing seems very trashy. So the additional component is still continuing strong, even though there have been many net outflows, isn't it? It feels like days and days have passed since it began. Do you mean yesterday? The quantity kept going up since people are continuously buying extra items, even though their costs haven't changed. When anything goes through, what do you name it? It hits you guys at the absolute bottom, like I warned you it would, and it's really powerful. I can't believe it. Cointelegraph reports that Vivo Power is the most recent Nasdaq IPO, announced plans to execute a private sale of $120 million worth of XRP at $65 per share, with an emphasis on the cryptocurrency as their treasury strategy. Check this out to find out what's happening. There has been a sea change in the attitude of institutions toward settlement ever since the first public corporation based its treasury on XRP. Guys, we need to learn from our previous crypto bet. Here we can see a large wager made on potential XRP D5 liquidity. How does it appear? Where did it originate from? I don't know. Is that Saudi Arabia? Does anyone else see that? Yes, I understand. We can all agree that Saudi Arabia is now a player, gathering XRP, adding to the XRP ledger, and selling off previous operations are the plan. Meanwhile, have a look at this. You are looking at the world's first public school. XRP will be the focal point of a digital asset treasury plan launched by a publicly traded corporation. In doing so, we aided in the development of the XRP ledger ecosystem, which will one day enable decentralized financial transactions. Information about blockchain. Thus, XRP is likely to be one of the 5 tokens that the NAACP government purchases for altcoin storage. This art is just insane. Near the bottom, They intend to use their own funds to purchase XRP and retain it. As a result, more capital can enter the market and purchase XRP. Less sales pressure than when they were constructing the XRP ledger's infrastructure will be felt when they pair it up. Removing outdated parts can help a lot of people by directing greater focus on crypto. More people will use and develop new kinds of cryptocurrency now that DeFi is involved. We recently received high-level backing, so this is crucial, guys. Everyone here is aware that those folks over there are filthy rich. Is there a way for XRP to catch on with enterprises like Bitcoin did? Yes, it is correct. Something unsavory events transpire close to the base. Consider that for a second. We also referred to it by that name. Following this, the head of state announced, "We have been investing in digital assets for 10 years and have held XRP for a long time." While several of the other vehicles were interested in implementing a digital asset treasury model, we settled on the Vivo Power due to its has big intentions to invest heavily in XRP and support the growth of the XRP ledger community. Following a recent meeting with President Trump and his delegation in Saudi Arabia, these individuals also sought to acquire XRP. Digital assets and blockchain technology are ready to be implemented in the country. We're happy to be of service to XRP on this front because this is related to the XRP economy. After their meeting with Trump, XRP is now practically king. Assemble the parts. As to why XRP has been selected by some, exiting from the lowest level. If crypto is necessary to revolutionize the current state of finance, then why does Eric Trump believe this? Ripple also had some wild news, so that's XRP. This is all taking place on the ground level. Be careful, focus on what's important, not money. The options are to like, share, and follow. Also, it's surprising that they've gotten away with MAV. Even though it's obvious that I oversee a massive real estate company, I frequently use this comparison method. We eagerly await Wire's arrival every Friday at 5 o'clock. Nobody has mentioned Swift's brokenness, even though many non-cryptographers are aware of it. Only 40 hours a week are worked in this country. Conventional banking hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., with a lunch break of 45 minutes. Presumably, this signifies their backing of XRP. That is due to the fact that Ripple was also released yesterday. Businesses may reach clients all over the globe, but payment processors have it tough. A simple and inexpensive method of international money transfer. It is your responsibility to improve your company's global operations. To change Swift in general, XRP is essential. Swift will meet their demise until they adopt XRP as well. This is something we will discuss immediately. Do you have a plan? President Trump, I'll be in touch soon. No matter how long you wait, 120 days, they will still reject you, despite the fact that they were guaranteed a lifelong cash windfall. If you deposit $1 million and withdraw merely $100,000, you may rest assured that your money is secure. They will thereafter use your funds for other purposes. Keep an eye out for anything on your watch list with a value more than $5,000. Cryptocurrency not only makes everything cheaper but also fixes the whole broken system more rapidly. It protects us. Since the XRP ledger improves system performance in general, using them is like giving the all-seeing eye the go-ahead. It keeps tabs on everyone's every move on the ledge and is operational around the clock, every day of the year. That's the way it is, you people. Observe, will you not?